Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In this episode right here, I'm going to Friday night drift. So it's been a while for me to going back to the track because all these issues, all this white smoke that I've been trying to chase. So hopefully by replacing this turbo, it will solve the problem. I've been having this new turbo. It's from Max P-Rod for about a few months now, and so far so good that I haven't seen any white smoke. So I just hope that tonight take it to the track and just to enjoy. And so I'm pretty sure I probably overboost on my other turbos. I'm just assuming. Anyways, it's not like 100% guarantee that the turbo is going to be good because both of them are used condition. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start prepping up, double check my car, make sure there's no leaks or any loose part. So yeah, I'm just excited to come back to the track. And I'm just gonna go and have fun with the guys. First things first, grab a torque wrench. All right. So my torque is about 100 foot-pound. So what you want is to torque down all your wheels. Make sure all the lug nuts are tight. All right. Especially when you are abusing your car and the wheel spins very fast. You don't want these wheels to go off. All right. And so I'm gonna go ahead and check all four of them. When it click, that's all you need. Alright, so got everything all torqued down to 100 pounds. Every person is different, so if you feel that you need a little bit more, I would say 105, 110, but that's up to you guys. But my personal I think 100 pounds is good enough. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is check under the hood, make sure that there's nothing leak or anything that's loose. Because all the techs, they're going to look for all these stuff right here. So just let you guys know ahead of time. Alright, so once the hood is up, this is the good time to double check everything. Check all your fluid, make sure that the battery tie down is tight. You don't want the battery to be all flopping around, and that's going to cause a hazard issue. Alright, so double check the coolant. Alright, so the reservoir is full, and good thing I'm not losing any coolant, so everything is good. All right, double check your brake fluid. All right, brake fluid is full and it's still clean. All right, and the clutch fluid, the clutch and the brake fluid, they're all the same. All right, so for the clutch, everything is full. All right, so let's see, the power steering. All right, so the power steering is kind of low. All right, this would be the first time that I had this car I have to top off. So this is pretty good, right? I have about what, 5 years now. So let's get some fluid. All right, so Make sure they're power steering, right? Don't get confused with brake fluid. Read the label. Alright, so I don't need that much. Alright, that's good enough. I'm pretty sure once you drift in, you know, you're gonna build pressure. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so just clean the mess. Okay, good enough. So last, check your oil. Alright, make sure they are full. Man, always every time. Good thing I have my hat. Alright. It's right in the center. So it's good. It's not full, but it's right in the center. So I'm gonna probably put like a quart or 2 quart of oil extra just in case. The oil is not that bad. It's just turning brown, so I think it's still clean. All right. If it's like really dark and black, and yeah, that means something that I may want to change oil before take it to the track. All right. That way you know everything is all fresh. Okay, so in this video right here, I'm not going to check my spark plugs. I just replaced it not too long ago, so yeah, everything drives normal. So far so good. Like I said, I had a turbo a few months now, and no sign of white smoke. So I just hope that I take it to the track, and I don't have to worry about white smoke. I could just, you know, just constantly practice drifting and get better at it. You know? All right, so as far as the engine bay goes, everything's okay. So I'm just going to double check for any leaks. Make sure that the radiator is not leaking or cracked. All right. So far so good. It's still a factory radiator, but in the future I'm gonna need to upgrade to a better radiator, all right, with a bigger core. And so also future plans is a bigger radiator and oil cooler. That's pretty much it. So the oil filter relocation and the oil cooler would be my next thing, and the radio. So those two will be my next thing that I'm going to focus on. Okay. So make sure double check all your intercooler piping. Make sure that everything's all tight. If you're running in NA, you don't have to worry about all this stuff. So just do the best you can and double check everything. All right. You rather be safe and sorry. So double check your oil lines. Make sure they're all secure. Everything. So far, my cooling line, my oil line, fuel line, radiator. Seems like everything is all good to go, right? So double check my oil catch can. I have some kind of oil in here, but not a lot. So it's kind of dusty, so I'm gonna have to wipe it. You know, I have to keep it clean and fresh. You know. Yeah. So as far as the engine go, I'm just gonna leave it as is. All right. It's good. All I have to do is just top off power steering fluid. So anything that is low, go ahead, this is the time, all right? So that way, once you get to the track, the tech, they're just gonna check real quick and, you know, just go ahead and, you know, drift, you know. Time is money, so, you know, just gotta, you know, go and enjoy it as much as you can. As far as the tire pressure, I will worry about that once I get to the track. It might need to be increased or decreased. I don't know, but for drifting, it all depends, you know. I usually want the front to be 35 psi. At the rear, if you want to be more grip, you may want to lower your PSI, but if you want to break loose, then, you know, increase your air pressure up, okay? So the highest that I ever done, it was about 70 PSI. So that was the time that I was running non-turbo. So since I'm boosting about, since I'm running about 300 horsepower now, so I don't think I need that much of tire increase, you know. So I don't know, we see. Now we're going to check the interior. So that means we have to check your harness, make sure they're all tight and secure, and your bucket seats, all right. And that goes to your fire extinguisher. Make sure everything is there, and you know it's gonna help you, okay? So just double check everything. And of course, make sure you have your helmet. If you don't have it, I'm pretty sure every track will have a helmet rental for a certain fees, all right? So, and it's better off just buy your own. That way you know that's yours. All right, so I'm gonna go to the other side. Okay, so the other side is good. The roll bar, if you have a roll bar or a roll cage 4.6 point, just double check them. Me, I double check anyways. You know, that's who I am. Yeah, I gotta make sure everything. That way I feel a little bit better. You know, and it doesn't hurt to double check everything. It does not. All right, so my roll bar is nice and tight and secure. All right, that's pretty much it. I don't have much. It's not like a professional build. You know, this is something that it's just it's still a daily drive and a weekend warrior type of thing. You know, enjoy over the weekend. with friends or just cruise around, So everything is still here, so they still have AC. Alright, so let me double check the trunk, make sure that there's nothing in the back. Alright, so everything looks good. The spare tire, it has been removed, so nothing's in the back. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That should cover everything. Oh yeah, double check your brake pads. Make sure your brake pads are good. All right. So you want something that is like over 32 seconds of thickness. All right. So anything below 4, I change it if I were you, if I were you guys, just to be safe. So anything 5 above is good. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess I'm just gonna oh yeah, other thing, make sure you bring your own jack. All right. It's best that way, Make sure you bring some spare wheels, or if you have some extra tires that needs to be burned, go ahead, take it. Let's see, bring some extra fluid. All right, that goes to water, coolant, brake fluid, power steering fluid, and having all those extras, it will save you the time. That way, you don't go around and stop everything, and then you just have to rush, go to the store and get it. By that time, you waste an hour already or more. So it's good that to bring some fluid with you. That way, you have everything with you, and it doesn't cause any headache. Remember, drifting is to have fun with friends, yourself, not to be stressed, So drifting is just all about fun, All right. So that's what I'm going to go there for, is to get better at drifting and having fun too. So, but you know what? If a car breaks, it breaks. That's something that we can't control. All right. So, yep, that's it, and let's go to the track. tire pressure? Just finished my third lap. I didn't do so well on the first lap. The tire is way too grippy. I just can't break loose, so I went and double checked the tire pressure. The rear is 35, the front is 35 as well. And so on the second lap, I increased the tire pressure for the rear, and I bumped it up to 65, and on the front it's 35. So right now I'm going to go again. I increased the front tire up to 45, and the rear stayed the same at 65. I don't think I want to increase any more for the back, but if I have to, I may have to go probably 70, 75, who knows. But let's see if increase the tire pressure for the front, it will help out. All right, this is my fourth lap, and we see how it goes. All right, a little halftime for me, and we'll see my wife and son and the 2 dogs. And they say they are here running around. See where they're at. I don't see nobody here. Oh, is that them down there? Yeah, tire pressure plays a big factor. A huge difference. 45 in the front and 65 is still at the rear. And I'm sliding, so that's a good thing. And on top of that, no more white smoke. So I'm happy about that. Man, they went playing all this. They went playing this far. Whew. All right, I catch you guys later. Family time. All right, it's 9 o'clock. I think the track closed at 10, so I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more rounds and then call it a day. Right now we are waiting. Someone hit the wall, so it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna do one more. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this video right here. Tonight, Friday night drift, it was fun. On the last lap I didn't drift because my fuel pump it got blown, so luckily that I have a spare one and I had to use that wisely and to make it home. So special thanks to Nicholas and Alex for helping me out. And so yeah, didn't have no fuel pressure, so I went double check everything, go step by step, and luckily that it's just a few. So yeah, so far I did enjoy myself, but the first 3 laps it wasn't, because you know the tire, it was so grippy, and you know I had to increase the tire pressure for the front and for the rear, so I got it to slide. And so the most important is no more white smoke. So it was a turbo issue. Good thing that it's not, you know, a head gasket or you know, many things can happen. So luckily that is just a turbo, and that could be, you know, replaced. Simple. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't. And there's more content coming soon, and so I'll see you guys next time.